All right, I'm about to take a look at this fucking Peter Pan trailer for this new live action movie. I really don't like doing things like this, but I'm fucking bored, and I do have like two things that really bug me about this trailer from what I've been seeing because it's been running across my fucking Twitter feed and Facebook feed, and it's like, okay, clearly this shit. People, oh goddamn. Okay, last time I checked this, it was at 303,000 dislikes. It said three. It went up by 2,000. It went up 2,000 more. It's like at 305,000 now. It only went up by 1,000 for likes. It was at 37,000. Now it's 38,000. I doubt it's ever gonna catch up to the amount of dislikes it has. But holy shit, yeah. But like I was saying, there's like two things that I have an issue with, and if you see my other BS rant videos, you will probably know I really hate race swapping. So you know it's gonna be about Tinkerbell and some of the so-called lost girls. Oh wait, lost boys, as it's supposed to be. But for some odd reason, we got lost
Tell
girls
me,
now.
how did you come to Neverland?
Where are they at for this? I'm gonna have to look up where they're at for all these because it might be a straight up real island that they're at. Not really know. Kind of interested more to know exactly where they're at.
Are you?
Lost Boys.
Every last one of us.
Okay, there was one chick,
But you're not all boys. So?
two chicks. Okay, okay, you got like three chicks. You got like three chicks on the Lost Boys. That's a no-no. That is a no-no right there. What is that supposed to be? I know everything it has diversity and inclusion in it, so I know it's gonna it has to be that kind of reasoning. What is the reasoning for this? That girls can be lost boys too? The word boys, it's called Lost Boys. You got to be a boy to be in the Lost Boys. That was the point of being Lost Boys. They were all boys and they were lost. And then Peter Pan found them and they were the Lost Boys. That is the point of the name. By putting girls in there, you are defeating the purpose of the name and those boys in general. Stop it. Holy shit.
What is this place? It's home.
Peter found it. Just like he found all of us.
It's like he found me. Peter Pan?
Were you expecting someone else?
See, there it is. There that there it is.
It's like he found
Okay, I saw Tink there flying,
me.
floating around him.
Peter Pan?
Were you
And
expecting
then
someone else?
what is that? Why does she look so dark now? Like, look at this. See, she's a lot brighter. She got the little trail going.
Like he found me. Peter Pan?
Were you
And then this scene, she's like barely visible from how dark she is now. Like, what is going on there? Y'all need to fix the lighting here. What the hell is that? Tinkerbell is like literally a source of light from all the fucking fairy dust that's all over her. But it's like some moments she's all bright and some moments she's like all dark. Like, what is going
expecting
on?
someone else?
Okay. Now, for the sake of argument, I understand that these representation motherfuckers on Twitter and shit and on social media and blah blah blah. I get they want more, I guess more black people in media. I get that. My problem is there are plenty of black people in media. Plenty. So which kind of defeats the purpose of representation when there's so many black people in media right now. So then I guess the argument would move over into we want to be represented in all forms of media. Again, you're already represented in all forms. You're in comics, cartoons, TV series, movies, and blah blah blah. So I don't. I'm even in music. I'm not sure What part of media are you not represented in? I don't understand. This is really fucking stupid. Okay, what are you pushing? There's no point to push this. There's no point for Tinkerbell to be swapped out with a black chick. No point whatsoever, except for representation. Okay, so maybe what you're saying is there's no black fairies. Iridessa, one of Tinkerbell's friends. Tinkerbell has, there's like what, 7 movies that they made prior to this Peter Pan movie that they're bringing out now, and Iridessa was in each one. Fucking tired. It's early as hell. You got Tinkerbell's friends. You have Iridessa, Vidya, Fawn. Iridessa, Vidya, Fawn. What was what was that one fairy's name? The one that always wore a flower for a dress. Well, they all wearing plants for dresses. But she was the one with the pink flower. Was it Rose? Was her name Rose? Hold on. Rosetta. It was close. It was close. And Silver Mist. There she goes. And Silver Mist. Those I also forgot Silver Mist for a second there. But yeah, she has a lot of friends. Iridessa is one of them. If you wanted a black fairy to represent black folks for some odd fucking reason, you could have just made a movie about Iridessa. That was your opportunity right there. However, they didn't do that. They didn't go that route. They could have made an entirely new story for Iridescent because I believe all of their friends have their own books with their own little adventures. I think because I know there's a series of books. I think they all have their own little adventures. You could have made a movie with just Iridescent in it and an adventure that she herself went gone through or whatnot. You could have done that, but you didn't. Instead, you decided you're just gonna race swap Tinkerbell because it's lazy. You're just being fucking lazy. You're like, we want a black fairy, so we're just gonna, instead of us, I don't know, doing a simple Google search and trying to see if there are any black fairies involved with Tinkerbell, you you just said fuck it, we're just gonna make Tinkerbell black. Fuck it. It's like you you do realize there are people who actually like Tinkerbell, who are fans of Tinkerbell and Peter Pan, and they might be like, "Yo, this isn't right in any shape or form." Tinkerbell is a white chick with blonde hair, blue eyes, and shit. You know, it's this is Tinkerbell isn't black at all. Also, she's also a lot brighter. Like she glows like yellow. She glows yellow sometimes. Other times it's like she's not even there if you're not paying attention because of how dark or dim it is. Like look at her wings right now. You barely know those are wings. It's so her wings just blend into the background a little bit there. Like what the fuck? This is stupid. This is really fucking stupid. Stop doing this shit, please. The race swapping is really fucking stupid. And I'm so this is why I haven't done many BS rants videos in so long because it's the main things that are pissing me off lately is the constant race swaps. And I don't like feeling like a broken goddamn record beating a fucking dead horse. And I'm doing it again. I'm beating the horse again. The bitch is dead, and I'm just curb stomping that motherfucker. He's not even responding to this shit anymore. He's already gone. He's been dead for years now. And every time I talk about it, I'm bringing a new weapon just to beat the shit out of his corpse. She was glowing a little bit better there. Oh, I went full screen there. I didn't mean to go full screen. But she glowed a little bit there.
Were you expecting someone else?
See? I can't get it. But see, a little bit brighter at that point. And look at that. You can barely see the bitch. What is that?
What you say, boys?
You can barely see that bitch. What the fuck?
You ready for an adventure?
And now you can see her.
Look.
Like, make up your mind. Do you want her to be seen or not?
It's very far away.
There she goes
Closer than
again.
you think.
What the fuck is going on with the clock tower? I like that. That looks nice.
What is it that you're afraid of, my love?
Perhaps I don't want to grow up.
Hold the past in your heart, but where you go from here, it's up to you.
Wendy, Moira, Angela, darling. Where is Peter Pan?
Wait, does he actually have a hook for a hand? Like, I can barely see his hand, but does he already have a literal hook for a hand? Oh wait, no, I'm mixing the first time they met him with that weird that one movie where they had like a kind of an origin thing where he didn't have a hook for a hand. He was just holding onto a hook. I think the gator, the crocodile ate his hand and then he had a hook for a hand. But at first he had his hand. I'm mixing those movies up in my head.
Where is Peter Pan?
Who is he bringing that sword down on? He drew his sword and just jumped off a fucking cliff onto a ship. Who are you bringing that sword down on? You don't see anyone before you jump, but you will probably see someone after you jump. Are you going to cut the sails? It's floating in the air. What were you about to cut? Or who are you going to attack? The fuck? That didn't make any sense. What was the point of that? Like, quite honestly, the movie doesn't look like it would be bad. It's just that the choices that they made with casting and stuff was just fucking awful. There was no reason to cast that that woman to be Tinkerbell. There was no reason for that. Is and I'm just waiting to see it, but I know I'm going to see it, whether I want to see it or not. Like on social media, there's always going to be someone saying some stupid shit like, "Hey, don't you think they just chose someone that they thought would be that would fit the role or best actress for the roles?" Like with the amount of white people out there, you would think they would be able to find one white person to play Tinkerbell and put a blonde wig on that motherfucker, whether they're a natural blonde or not. They can put a blonde wig, give her some eye contacts, and call it a goddamn day. They just picked a random popular black actress and threw her into the role. That's basically all they did because they just wanted to. They're just trying to make money off black folks. And like I said, they can go ahead and make a movie about fucking Iridessa. That's all they have to do. Like Iridessa here, like just make a movie with just her in it. Send her out on an adventure. And there's your black fairy. There's your black representation right there. I am so confused on how these people who claim to be fans of these original movies and characters and stuff like that, and then they just make a live action version of it and just shit all over it. And action and to give I will not been now. Basically to say the movie doesn't look like it's going to be a bad movie. It's just bad decisions. All right, that's it. It's just a bad decision. The movie doesn't look bad. However, Tinkerbell being black is an issue because there's no reason for her to be black. She's white, not black. There's no reason whatsoever for there to be girls within the Lost Boys. The Lost Boys didn't have girls in it. That's why they were called the Lost Boys. They were all boys. So yeah, besides just those two issues, I don't see a reason to mark the movie off as being completely fucking bad. because quite honestly, it didn't look bad. But because I really dislike race swapping, I'm not gonna watch the movie. I don't like the fact that you put girls in the Lost Boys. Those two things are well, the girls in the Lost Boys is irritating, but the race swapping is the thing I hate the most because they literally use race swapping. They'll race swap and then call people racist when they point out the race swapping, and that'll never change. As long as they keep race swapping, they'll always do it and then claim people are racist. They'll keep doing it. Therefore, on principle, I will never watch our movies ever. So, yeah, I'm done.